We're going to test the Chinese generator for NOVA-2 here. We have a test bench here for trying out different generators. The bench is as simple as possible. It consists of a variable frequency drive that controls the speed of a 15 kilowatt motor. The motor spins the load. Right now, the load is a Chinese generator on the stand. We'll test this one now, and then we'll test the American Balmar 5 kilowatt unit. The generator's output goes to the load through a cable. As the load, we use heating elements. Each one is 15 kilowatts and they sit in water, but they're currently wired for 5 kilowatts because our generator is 5 kilowatts. The water reaches a boil in roughly half an hour, then we change the water and continue the tests. Plus the temperature sensor, voltage at the generator output, voltage at the load, and a 100 ampere current shunt, since the generator we use now is a 100 ampere one. We need to test it, log the results in a table, and find the optimal power it can deliver continuously without overheating. We're starting tests at 3,000 revolutions per minute now. Okay, the tachometer shows 3,000 revolutions per minute. We need the highest load at the lowest temperature possible. We can't exceed 100 degrees Celsius since its operating temperature is 120 degrees Celsius. That's the limit. And we need to choose the revolutions per minute so it can deliver at least 5 kilowatts on a continuous basis. We need to find the optimal operating point. We'll bring it to 100 degrees C, then reduce the load until it stops rising. Hold for 10 minutes and log the data. This is the generator for NOVA-2's stern thruster on the tail end. The thruster needs 5 kilowatts, so it can run for at least 15 minutes non-stop. The generator powers up, does its job, and then can rest for a bit. We don't need anything more than that. Without testing, we won't understand what it actually delivers and what its parameters are. We'll also have a buffer battery. The generator will charge it, which should, in theory, make its job easier. But since emergency modes are possible, the generator must fully withstand them, be 100% reliable. 104 degrees, by the way. We need to reduce the load. We need the temperature to stop rising, that is, find the point where it stabilizes and write down the parameters. We've reached a 100 degrees C plateau, it's no longer rising, and accordingly at 3,000 revolutions per minute, these are its load and power parameters. That's exactly 57 volts at the generator's output terminals, yes. 50 millivolts is the voltage drop across the shunt, and 7.5 millivolts corresponds to 10 amperes of current. So we divide 50 by 7.5 and multiply by 10. That will be the current. Multiply by 10, 66 amperes. $3,700 watts at 3,000 revolutions per minute. So we're testing at 2,000, 3,000, and up to 6,000 revolutions per minute. Right on target, 4,000 even. At 4,000 it does better because its fan cools it better too. In other words, it needs airflow. The better the airflow, the more power it puts out. The barrel is almost boiling, just a bit more. Let's give it 10 min. All good. At 4,000 revolutions per minute, it delivers power steadily. Now we're going to change the water. Time to change the water in the barrel because it's about to boil. It's almost 100 degrees C, all heated up. The generator brought it near boiling in about half an hour. We have a barrel of hot water here. Let's make some tea with it. Our tests of the Chinese generator are complete. It does not deliver a full 5 kilowatts at the claimed revolutions per minute, but it does reach that at 5,500 revolutions per minute. Therefore, if we run it at 5,500, we will have a stable, continuous 5 kilowatts with temperature around 100 degrees, and it will give us the power we need. In short, at 5,500 revolutions per minute, it maintains a 5 kilowatt output. Next, we'll test this generator with a real engine and the tail thruster's propeller. In other words, we'll use this test rig and the load will be a huge propeller. We'll test it at 5 kilowatts too. With the propeller installed, I'm sure everything will be fine too. We'll run all the tests properly and then we'll install it on NOVA-2. See you in the area near the next test stand. That's the one with the tail thruster unit. Bye.